Welcome back, everybody. So, here's a thought that I had. I'm going to apologize for the skipping video. Played around with some graphic settings, trying to make things better. I think I might have went the wrong way. I didn't notice it while I was playing, but watching replay, I can see it. So, basically, but the topic I wanted to discuss today was the negativity of Facebook in this game. Basically, because I'm invested in this game, I've been following different things. I follow them on Facebook. They make a post, and then I read all the comments, and the negativity through it. And if you do it enough, you see the same names. Like I made a post saying that I had left this game and went back to 1, which I did, and I still do. I still play 1. But I have friends playing this, building my clan. My clan's up to like almost 20 people now, so I'm investing more time into this game because this is the future. So, but it's like I go on a Facebook page and I see people comment, "Oh, this game's dead," and I'm never doing anything with this game, all this stuff. But you see those same people make that comment every time that there's a post, and it's like, it's if you're not invested, then why waste your time making that kind of comment? It's like, I've said this in a lot of things. I think Facebook was a wonderful tool when it was created, and for the intention that it was created for. But anything that has a Facebook page usually ends up with the negativity of the Facebook page. It turns into a platform where just anybody can post anything. It's like you don't have to log into the forums, it's very detrimental to anything that it touches. And it's the people, it's like, I understand the game, the game has let me down. It's let down a lot of people. But it's not going to get better just because you vent on Facebook about it. It's the community that, constructive criticism is going to go places. Negativity isn't going to go anywhere. We're invested in the game because you spend the money in the game and you play the game. You log hours. Those hours will turn into stats, which will help them adjust the future of it. But it's just, I find it interesting to read a post. This game's stupid. I'm never playing this game again. And it's like, if you really believe that, then why are you wasting time posting on Facebook about it? And it just, I don't know. I read through the other day, and it got me thinking. It's like, it's ridiculous. I'm a little sore about the game, yes, but it's not going to do me any good to go on Facebook and run my mouth about it, because it doesn't. Nobody's reading it. You know what I mean? And even if they do, and nobody is going to listen to the negativity of it. It's not. You can't bully a game manufacturer. You know what I mean? So, you're on social media and you're bullying the game manufacturer. It's like you're just one person, and you said you're not gonna play the game anyways. So if that's the case, it doesn't matter what they do, you're not gonna be happy. So they're not gonna cater to you. And it's just, it's like, log into their forums, go to their forums, make a comment, because all you're doing when you bring up the negative stuff is you're showing a toxicity of the game, And anybody that stumbled upon that page that doesn't know the Division, or that hasn't bought it, are not going to invest in it because that's the perception it's getting. It's like one of the other games I play, World of Tanks. It has probably the most toxic community of any game I have ever played, and it's the skilled players that cause the problems, and they don't realize that they call people names, and like the whole noob concept, but they don't realize is those noobs are the ones that are paying for the game. They're buying the premium tanks, they're buying certain things. It's the same with this game. It's like the casual player probably puts more money into this game than the hardcore player. They're the ones buying. I mean, I literally almost own all the clothing items. During Christmas, they had a sale on credits, and I bought them. I bought a bunch of credits and caches and different things like that. So it's like the casual players are probably the ones funding this over the hardcore players, and the hardcore players are the ones that are probably the most disgusted about it. It's like I said, everybody complained about the Division 1 except me. I never had a problem with glitches, bugs, anything. I just played the game, and I didn't listen. I wasn't on Facebook at the time, so I didn't read any negativity of that. I did visit the forums because I was promoting a clan at the time. So I read some of the selections, some of the suggestions and stuff like that. And, some of the hardcore players made suggestions that I didn't think was necessary. I don't care what they do with PvP because I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to dedicate time putting a build together just for PvP. I love the Dark Zone. I love going in there. I wish it was, I don't know, I wish there was a PvE version of the Dark Zone, but, and I go into Dark Zone. I don't have a PvP build, but I don't care. There's missions to do in there, so I'm going to do them. Somebody ganks me, takes my stuff, not a big deal, because that's part of it, and I understand that when I go in there. But I started going through the things and reading some of the Facebook posts. And it's like, I don't understand. I know the whole gear thing. I see what they're doing, and that's fine. I don't care. It's like you're gonna play the game anyways. It gives you a reason to play it. You know what I mean? It's like, I shared one of my gear builds, and I commented on how I felt about the state of the game conversation I had. But I just got in there the other day, and I was reading some of the Facebook posts, and it just kind of made me laugh. And I thought about it. It's like, what are you gaining by posting that the game's dead and you're never gonna play it again? It's like, if you really feel that way, then you're not even gonna waste time following the game on Facebook. So that was just my confusion on that. It's like, I mean, I read some comments and I like a few of them. Some of the stuff that they write, because I mean, ultimately the community can help shape this game. Like I said, I want it to survive. There's too much money invested by so many people to have the game fail. So that was my thing. It's like, you need, I don't care if you're mad at them, but it doesn't make any sense to me to go public. And like I said, I have Facebook, and it's every community that it touches seems to turn toxic because it gives an open license for anybody to throw their opinions out. Sporting events, doesn't matter what it is. But I just think this game really doesn't need that. You know, it needs the people that are irritated with the game or mad at the game need to leave the game and create their constructive criticism to the forums, you know. And honestly, you're not going to get moderated if it's constructive criticism. You know, there's a few posts that I've read recently that are, I mean, they're like pages, unbelievable pages of stuff. And when you read through them, it's very constructive. It's very, this is what I think you should do in a positive note. You know, and that's the kind of stuff that the developers are going to read. You know, it's like when they had their elite task force, you know, go overseas for a meeting. You know, it's like why cater to, you know, like certain big gamers have left the game. You know, and it's okay to promote those players, but don't bend over backwards for them. You know, it's the average players that are making, you know, they're making videos and trying to promote your game. You know, it's like I've mentioned it a couple times. You know, there's a couple YouTubers that I watch, and they're all positive. You know, they bring up some very great points, and they keep it lively and in a positive feel. It's not, you know, it's a game. Ultimately, it's a game. You know, win, lose, or draw, it's a game. It's a product that you purchase that does give you hours of enjoyment. And if it doesn't, then it's not the game for you. You know, there's many games that I've purchased over the years that I thought there was something. You know, I bought them, and then I'm like, yeah, this game isn't for me. You know, it's a gamble of it. I know the first one was, as soon as I played the first one, I'm like, this is something that the game industry needed. This type of game. You know, no sorcerers, no mages, you know, none of that stuff. It was a completely different RPG, and I was really into it. You know, it's like it brought me back to the Rainbow Six Athena sword. You know, back in the early, I don't know, I want to say early 2000s. You know, there was Rainbow Six, Raven Shield, you know, SWAT 4. That's what this game brings me back to. You know, the Tango hunts. You know, we used to, I mean, we beat Rainbow Six, you know, Athena Sword, Raven Shield, all that stuff. And that was the kind of stuff that this game brought me back to. You know, was that kind of stuff. Not as stealthy as, you know, like SWAT 4, but it brought back that type of game that I enjoyed. And that's what got me playing it to start with. I mean, as soon as I played it, I was like, yeah, this is definitely what, you know, what I've been waiting for. And this week, you know, I started up a hardcore player with a friend of mine. You know, we've been playing all the missions again. The hardcore actually adds some excitement to it. You know, and when him and I aren't playing that, then I'm playing this character here and running through some of the missions again. You know, like this game here, you know, it's a hard mission because it was a daily, but I got, you know, some greens out of it. The other day I was playing my hardcore character, and I finished a mission with a friend, and as soon as we came out of the mission, this level 30 NPC with a Santa hat came running by and just stood there. He didn't shoot, he didn't do anything, he just stood there. So at a level 6 character, I shot him, and I got the what is it, the Slayer, the decorated Tommy gun. It's a level 30, I can't use it, but I got it. It's got 8,500 damage. It's crazy, but I don't know where it came from. It was kind of weird, but I don't know. I just got thinking about it, reading the Facebook post and everything. It's like the game is not. It's a disappointment, yes. Is it terrible? No. Does it have potential? Yes. Is it going to get better? Yes. They've done it before. They know what they're doing. They tried something. They went on a limb and they tried something, and it didn't work. So now they're retracting it, and they're trying to fix it little by little. So I don't know. I want to. If you go on their Facebook page, just keep it positive. Post that you're hopeful they'll fix it, because that's what they're going to listen to. They're going to listen to the positivity. They're not going to listen to the negative stuff, the whiners, if you will. But even in the forums, give people thumbs up. If they got a good comment, tell them good idea. It's like I watch a couple YouTubers and I listen to their comments and I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have my own. I put them in another video of what I think they should do going forward. So, but I'm very hopeful for the future of this game, and I really, really want it to do well. So, but that's all. I just wanted to touch on that. Just let's keep it positive. Let's try to build positivity and get the developers to really give it their best. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming down the line that we don't even know about. There's probably stuff that's not even thought of yet that we're gonna end up with. I'm hopeful. But so again, sorry, the game's a little chattery. I made some setting changes and it looked great, but it wasn't. So, but with that, I just want to thank you guys for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.